It's the Brian and Kindra Show.
I am Kindra Cox, and I am a realtor with Coldwell Banker Advanced Real Estate Center.
I'm Brian Cook. I'm the managing broker of the Coldwell Banker here in Woodward.
Between the two of us, we have over 30 years of experience.
Sharing real estate tips and advice on Classic Hits 1073.
Hey, it's good to be here today to talk to you about some real estate stuff.
Hey, real estate stuff. Guess what?
What?
We finally moved.
We are 98% done. You know what's left?
What? Probably your office, because you haven't got to do anything. You've been running around and running around.
Trash.
All right, so this is the Kindra and Brian Show.
And Mike.
And today we have Mike with On Point Land Survey. Mike, tell everybody hello.
Hello, everybody.
Mike, you have to get all the way up to the microphone, and you can't be afraid.
Okay, I won't be afraid. I'll stop freaking out.
Okay, so that's going to be the key phrase today for our giveaway. Mike, are you going to give something away?
I would love to.
You guys, Brian forgot to silence his phone.
Today we'll have a On Point Land Survey
That's not distracting,
hoodie
is it, Mike?
and an On Point Land Survey hat.
All right, On Point Land Survey hoodie and an On Point Land Survey hat.
Yes.
And they're going to text me at 580-216-0090. Start texting now so that we can pick somebody throughout the program today. Text me, because this is for real, y'all. Text me, Mike is freaking out. Am I right or am I right?
The first time ever to be in the studio. It's pretty neat.
It's going to be fun. All right, so today we're going to give out something fun. Mike is freaking out is the key word, 580-216-0090. Last time we talked about goal setting and resolutions. Brian, can you touch your toes yet?
Almost. I did join a class.
Did you make it to the class on time? Tell us about this.
I did.
You did?
So
I think you were a little
hey,
early,
Brian,
weren't
guess
you?
what? They're having men's yoga at 7:30 tomorrow. So I showed up at 7:30 a.m. I thought, this is a weird time to have this because isn't everybody got to be to work at 8? Yeah, 7:30 p.m.
No, there's nothing like being 12 hours early
Yeah,
to yoga.
It took all day. I just waited.
But you're working on it. So you're working on your
Yes,
goals. I'm working
I
on
am.
my goals too,
It's
actually.
amazing.
All right, so that was fun. Okay, so we talked about open mic night last week, and that was really cool, wasn't it?
Yes.
Except I kind of didn't understand open mic night. I understand now. Like,
Yes.
that's a cool, fun thing. So Woodward Main
was.
Street had, I can't remember, Bear Pines Entertainment featuring Kari. There was a couple of other gals that sang, and it was super, super cool.
Mike, do you sing?
Mike, sing for us now.
No, I do not sing at all.
Just a little bit. Sing the birthday song. I hate the birthday song. All right, I don't even know why I said that. It's my least favorite song. I think Mike just hurt his neck whenever
Don't make me leave, please.
All right, so we won't have Mike sing because we want people to listen to us. But we have a few of the Main Street bucks left to exchange for your gift cards. So if you want to exchange your gift card, you can stop by the office, which is at our new address. Brian, are you so proud? Go ahead and say it.
1003 Oklahoma Avenue.
I'm glad you said it because I have the wrong address in my head and I would have absolutely said it wrong. Like I
No,
would
we're
have
there.
said something
We're
on
right by
Main Street.
Walgreens. Yeah.
All right, so we're right beside Walgreens. So if you want
Yep.
to exchange a
Come in the
gift
front
card,
back door.
quit saying that.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
We have an awesome
It's
door on
obvious where to go in because
Yeah, I
that's where
know.
we park. It's beautiful.
It is.
It looks fabulous.
Fantastic.
Or you can stop by the Woodward Main Street office, and Sarah Vaverka has, actually she doesn't have, but she's going to have some of these, and she can exchange them for you too. I'm going to get those to her tomorrow.
Yep.
All right. So remember, text us. Mike is freaking out. 580-216-0090.
It's getting a lot better, though.
Are you doing better already?
Oh, yes, yes.
All right, we're waiting.
I told you you'd be fine, but people, please text us so we can hand out this fun hat and this fun hoodie.
But sure, can I text? I did just shut my phone
No,
off.
you
Dang
cannot
it.
do that.
Okay.
No, but
I'll
I
just
need
go
a new
swipe
hoodie.
one. I'm sure I can find one. I know a guy.
All right, we're going to take a super quick sponsor break, please, and then we'll be right back.
Comfort Zone is a multi-generational company serving Northwest Oklahoma in commercial and residential needs. Plumbing, air conditioning, heaters, refrigeration, sewer and drain cleaning, backhoe trencing, and crane service. And they are your geothermal specialists. Contact them at 580-254-5864 or stop by 116 East Main Street.
It's the 5 hours you spend in the kitchen mastering your famous recipe or spending quality time with your family. Other insurance companies may just see it as a house. It's not just a house, it's your home. Hi, I'm State Farm Agent Kevin Kanzler, and I see your home as the time and memories you put into them. I understand what your things really mean to you, and I'm here to help give them the protection they deserve. My office is located on the corner of 13th and Oklahoma in Woodward, or call me at 580-256-2216 for your home insurance today.
On Point Land Survey can take care of all your residential, commercial, and industrial survey needs. This family-owned and operated business proudly serves Northwest Oklahoma and Southwest Kansas. These lifelong Northwest Oklahoma residents with over 19 years of experience are ready to serve you with the latest equipment and capable trucks to get your job done. Call On Point Land Survey today at 580-256-6757 or at 1918 Main Street in Woodward, Oklahoma, or visit their website at onpointlandsurveyok.com. Professional, trusted, local.
This is Todd McHugh
and Jackie Jones
with Woodward County Abstract, Dewey County Abstract, and Fairview Abstract. I would like to thank everyone in Woodward and Northwest Oklahoma for choosing us for their real estate title and closing needs this past year. We will be offering new services in 2020, including bilingual closings, internet closings, and digital abstracting.
We look forward to making real estate closings faster, simpler, and more efficient for you in the future.
We want to thank you for your continued support and business.
Hey, we are back. We got a fun event coming up. I know we need to get to talking about some cool survey stuff, but
Yes, I'm excited.
on January 28th, that's my brother's birthday. And
Wait! Today is my brother's birthday.
Is it?
Yes, my brother. And sometimes he doesn't like to admit I'm
Happy
his sister.
birthday
So I'm
to
going to go ahead
John.
and just shout out his whole name, Jonathan Wesley Cox. Today is his
Yes.
birthday. He is almost as old as he looks now.
How old is he? 20?
Don't even go there. OM.
You owe me, buddy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Jonathan, you owe Brian.
All right. January 28th is the WEA teddy bear toss at the high school basketball game. So you bring a nice, new preferably, but if you have some, like my kids have toys they've never touched, I don't think, since they got them. If they're like brand new, I think they'll accept them. So bring them to the game. Sometime in the game, they throw them all out on the court. It's a really cool watching it. There's just hundreds of bears throwing it there. But we are going to, Kindra and I, are going to bring the Critter Caravan, which is an animal stuffing dilly.
It's like, can you say that out loud? I almost
I don't know,
said
you know,
it.
it's like Build-A-Bear.
Yeah,
don't know
I was
if
going
can
to say that, but I didn't know if I
online,
could say it, and then I didn't.
But people know what that is.
Yeah,
and so
Build-A-Bear.
it's like that, but it's mobile.
It's like portable. It's fun.
And we're going to bring it to the high school.
And there are turtles.
And we are going to,
important, Mike.
if your kids want to buy one of those, we're going to donate all of the money that is raised for those teddy bears and stuffed animals to the event. So
Yes,
that'd be
okay.
awesome.
Let's go back to that part where you said all the money. Like, I didn't fully understand that before. We've done this event 2 or 3, 4 times, I don't know. And, like, you're always like, yeah, proceeds go to whatever we're trying to do fundraising for. And so this time I'm like, well, how much goes? Like $20, $10? And you're like, all the dollars
Yes.
that we sell. So
bring your littles.
yes.
That's what Kendra calls
so
them.
cool. I do.
Bring
I love the
your kiddos,
littles.
and we'll stuff
Remember,
them.
I'm the baby
bears.
snuggler.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway.
So
All right.
yes,
So, Mike,
it'll be fun. January 28th. Come to the
are
basketball
you
game.
ready?
I am ready.
Okay, Mike. So you are with...
I'm with On Point Land Survey.
And how long
here
have you
in
been
Woodward.
with On Point Land Survey here in Woodward?
We have been going. We're starting on our 4th year now of being in business.
Which is super awesome. Now, whenever I first met you and you helped me with surveys, because you always have to explain stuff to me.
Yep.
Yes, you do. Yes, you
That's
do.
what I'm here for, though.
All right, so you've been explaining things to me for a really long time. So even though On Point is only 4 years old, you've actually been doing surveys since when?
Since
you were a baby?
2000 is when I actually started land surveying, just right out of high
That's
school.
20
So
years.
almost 20 years.
How do you feel about that?
It's been fun.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
Very cool. Why did you choose surveys?
Maybe it chose you.
It really did.
Was that a trick question? Real estate
I really
chose
just
me.
needed a job, and come to find out, it's everything that I was good at, and I just have stuck with it over and over. So.
Whenever we talked about this before, you told me that once you got started with surveys, you realized it was all the school subject that you like. It was like the science and the...
It is. It's math, history, science.
Is this
all
why you have to
rolled
explain
into
it to me,
one.
the math and
So,
science?
Surely not.
Maybe a little bit. It's fun. All right. So, one of the things that I think is really cool about your business is it's very family oriented. Like the people that keep you in line are who?
Well, my daughter, she's right there at the front desk when you come in. She really helps with scheduling, answering the phones, keeping me in line, making
That's
sure I
like
get
the full-time
things
job
done
right
on
there.
time. Yes, it is.
Does she boss you around like I boss
Oh,
Brian?
Yes. But I love it.
Just because
I
I
love
stepped away
it.
from the microphone.
That's awesome. Your daughter's
So,
bossing you around.
Yep, and my sister, she works there as well. She does a lot of answering the phone, helping to keep the files straightened out, doing the errands around town. I wouldn't be able to do it without them, that's for sure.
Did you grow up here in Woodward?
I did.
You did. Okay, so you stuck around. Why'd you stick around?
Why would you want to live anywhere else? It's
Man,
such a
it's almost
great
like I told you
place
to say
be.
that.
Almost like it, yes.
But you really do. You really did intend to stay, and you,
Yeah,
you
no,
really are pleased with it.
I never left. I never intended to leave.
I think that's cool. There was somebody else, I can't remember who it was, that I was talking to this week, and I was like, it's so awesome to see Woodward people stay in Woodward or come back to Woodward and invest in our community.
Yeah.
And you're an example of that, and I think that that's really cool. I'm an example of that too. Brian's a transplant.
38 miles. Moving up to the big city.
Now you just moved to the big Oklahoma Avenue, so
Oh, yeah, we did.
yeah. You just keep going up.
Keep reminding me I got to
You got to go.
go work on that.
Brian's office is such a mess. I tried to find a key so I could get back in the office, and I can't even find the keys in Brian's office
I
to
just
get me
left
a
it
key.
all open, so I don't know.
Oh, awesome.
wow.
That's good. I'm glad you
We're
told
on the
everyone.
radio. Go
What's
check
her
it
address
out.
again? Okay, so don't forget, Mike is giving away a hoodie and a hat. And you can text us at 580-216-0090.
That's now.
Text us
Text
now.
now.
Text me that Mike is freaking out, although I think he's calmed down.
I am. I'm calm.
So I guess you
All
could say
right.
Mike
That's
is
good.
calming. I don't know.
Just say Mike is something.
Yeah, tell
That'd
us
be
what
great.
you think Mike
Say,
is.
I want
Yes.
the hoodie and the hat.
Yes.
Say anything you want. Just
Describe
text us.
Mike however
Yes.
you want to. That's fun. All right, so tell me about, like, we've had some really fun surveys, and that's why you have to explain things to me, because we have some really interesting ones. Tell us one of your most craziest, hardest, most challenging things that you've had to survey.
Well, I think the most challenging surveys is probably going to be the old railroads. There's no evidence left of where that railroad
Okay.
used to be.
You said the word.
I said the word, and that's
Evidence
what cued
got
it
me
off
all
last time.
excited. Yes, last time you said
Yes.
evidence, and I was like, sweet, NCIS. That's not
NCIS.
what you mean.
Almost.
Almost
Kinda.
tell us what
I feel
evidence
like
means.
I am when I'm out there.
Oh, okay. Tell us about it.
Yeah.
Tell us what you're looking at whenever you say evidence.
Evidence of property lines, fences, old walls, old pins or pipes in the ground. There's lots of evidence that have been left over the last 120 years of Oklahoma being surveyed and being a state. Evidence of where these property lines are that we have to find again and maintain and hold to, because that's the way it's been for the last 100 years.
So with the railroads, what makes it challenging?
Well, with an abandoned railroad, the rails are all gone. The railroad ties are all gone. There's not a lot left. So trying to lay out on the ground what was there 100 years ago when there's no evidence left can get very challenging.
Do you find some cool stuff?
Lots of cool stuff.
Tell me something. Oh, don't you hate it when people do that to you?
Yes, I
Think of
do.
something right now
That I found.
that was really cool or crazy or
actually, I
weird.
was thinking about this on the way up here. One of my most memorable things, I was out north of Alva walking through the field and stepped on something, and I felt it move.
Yes, was it a snake?
No, it was a little bitty baby deer.
Oh, you stepped on a baby deer? That's terrible.
It couldn't even walk. Like, it was so
It was a
brand new.
baby.
Wow, spotted it
And it
all.
was really neat. And I looked at it for a little bit, and then I got really scared that Mama was standing off to the side watching me,
Pummel you.
fixing to come and jump on me. So,
That's cool.
oh yes, there's lots of
Did you
neat
consider that
things to
evidence?
see. Oh no.
I'm so funny. That evidence thing, it catches me every time because I think of it differently. But I see what you're saying. I mean, all those things are evidence, and you said geography too, so the lay of the land, and if it's hilly or whatever, I assume is what you meant by that.
Well, yeah.
Yep, super cool. All right, we probably
Of
should
course,
take.
the surveys get we were working on one of the railroad ones. I remember is actually on like 11th and Santa Fe, where actually half of the building is in the right of way.
Okay.
And so they came out and surveyed the pin, and I was like, well, I'm not sure how this is going to work. Yeah, I cut the building in half. And so the railroad would not release it. So we had to sell it with a clouded title, and it was worthless really, but we did end up selling it. Some guy bought it, paid cash, and just used it for a storage building, knowing that someday the railroad could cut their building in half. So pretty crazy. All right, well, we need a sponsor break real quick.
Yes, let's do, please.
All right, let's do it.
Homeowners and business owners, do you want to know how to extend the life of your home or commercial building? Call APC LLC in Woodward. APC specializes in installing high-quality 5-inch and 6-inch seamless guttering and custom commercial guttering. Whether it's a small system or a large system, APC can help. Call APC LLC at 580-571-2384. That number again is 580-571-2384 for all your seamless gutter needs.
Our home is usually our largest investment, and we insure it against damage. One unseen destructive force not covered by most insurance policies is termites, which can infest a house for years before being detected. Termites cost U.S. homeowners an estimated $5 billion annually in treatment and repairs. Using the Centricon termite bait system, JCP Services can protect your home from the threat of a termite infestation. Call 580-334-5380. Again, 580-334-5380.
Stop in to Modern Appliance on Main Street today to see powerful Maytag brand kitchen appliances available in a finish inspired by cast iron. Cast iron black is a hard-working, matte finish that is as tough as it is timeless, so you can trust it to help resist scratches while helping hide fingerprints and minor dents and stand up to the everyday. Add an iconic look to your home with cast iron black kitchen appliances from Maytag brand. See it at Modern Appliance, 2102 Main, or online at modernappliancewoodward.com.
For 150 years, Sherwin-Williams has been an industry leader in the development of technologically advanced paint and coatings. As the nation's largest specialty retailer of paint and painting supplies, Sherwin-Williams is dedicated to supporting both your do-it-yourselfers and painting professionals with exceptional products, resources to make confident color selections, and expert personalized service that's focused on your unique project needs. Sherwin-Williams is your neighborhood paint store. Stop by and see them, 2101 Oklahoma Avenue, or call them 580-256-5861. Hey, we're back. Mike, you're giving away a sweatshirt. Does it have a cat on it, like Lucy?
No cats, no.
No cats.
Tell us
But you
about
have a
Lucy.
mascot.
Have we talked about
If you want to see a
Lucy?
cool cat, you can come by the office
It
at
is an
1918
ornery-
Main Street and just pet her all you want. She
I'm
will
sorry,
take
come by the
all of
office where?
attention. At 1918 Main Street.
That sounds like the most fantastic location ever.
It has gotten a lot better.
It is. Yeah, it's very.
Why'd you
few
choose
hours.
1918 Main Street?
Well, I had this great person show me this property.
What
a
was
while.
her name?
Let me think. Oh, it was you,
It
Kindra.
was me.
You
and you're all
did.
like,
You
this
took
isn't
me-
going to work. And we walk in and you were like, Kindra.
Yep.
And I thought, dang,
Yeah.
I did it.
You
I
showed
remember
me
when you
the-
were in turmoil, like, should I use Brian? Should I use Kendra? Should
I know. It
Brian?
comes over and he's like, Kindra, I feel really bad. Like, I need to talk to Brian, but I need to talk to you, but I need to talk to Brian. I don't know what to do. So then I was like, Mike, let me make this easy on you. I'm just going to team up with Brian.
That's it.
Yeah.
Dang. That was fun.
Game over.
You took me to the perfect spot.
It
That's
was the
for
perfect
sure.
spot,
it
wasn't
really
it?
is. It's great.
Okay, so 1918 Main Street, and now you have a cat that lives in your business.
Yep, we do.
Sweet little
So
Lucy.
if you want a sweatshirt without a cat on it, got On Point Land Survey stuff, you need to text us right now.
You don't
And
know
we'll
my
wait.
number, do you?
At
Brian just forgot my number.
well, I
It's
was going to
580.
wait. Just pause. So not going to talk about none until they text us.
Oh, oh no. 580-216-0090. Surely you can voice text me, right?
Maybe. You're probably driving. That's okay. So, Mike,
Yes.
we do real estate, and we love it.
Yep.
And
Love
we
it.
seemed like we're like in your office often. You were in our office yesterday.
My gosh,
dealing
Mike and I
with
closed the
a-
office down, I think.
I think so. It was crazy. We just had to. Always helpful, always handy. We 100% appreciate your devotion to helping us make things happen.
Your explanations.
Yes, explanations. So yes, we appreciate that greatly. So in our real estate deals,
How can you help land or property owners, buyers or sellers? What would be a good role for you, or how could you help us help them?
Well, I'll tell you, there's 3 things a surveyor can do that nobody else can do, and that's create new boundaries or lay out existing boundaries on the ground, show you where they are, and we can qualify as expert witnesses in the court of law.
Ooh, an expert witness.
Expert witness, yes.
You've been wanting to say that you're an expert this whole time, weren't you?
So when you buy a piece of property, you're going to get this deed.
Yes.
How do you know where that deed is on the ground? How do you exactly know
You call Mike.
on the ground where that is? That's what we do.
Mike, what's your phone number?
It is 580-256-6757.
All right, so keep that in mind whenever you need Mike to be an expert for you.
Yes, we love it.
We love it too.
Yes.
All right, it just cracks me up because I really think you've been wanting to say what expert this whole time.
I think, and he expertly came by my office. How many times did you come up to my new location? Like you was up there. We surveyed groundwater issues. I think we surveyed the fence.
Elevations with the add-on
Yes.
compared to the parking lot.
I want to talk about elevation certificates.
Okay, do it.
Okay, so like we don't want to go all political or anything,
Okay,
but with all the flood zone stuff,
right?
tell us how you work and help people that are in the flood zone.
Okay,
Okay,
let's see where I get started here.
am I saying it wrong? Do you want me to ask it differently?
Sure.
Because you just looked at me funny. Okay, so one of the things I remember whenever I started real estate and I moved to Woodward, and then we had flood zone issues, and flood zone insurance is very, very expensive for our buyers. And then it occurred, somebody told me, I don't even know, probably Brian told me, and said that I could get elevation certificates. My buyers could get elevation certificates, or the
Right.
sellers could. And then sometimes that can alleviate some of their need for insurance, or maybe it can lessen it. Probably it can raise it too. But tell us what an elevation certificate is. Tell us how that would help with FEMA.
If you have to be in the National
Did we have a
Flood
fun one
Insurance
this summer
Program,
or what?
and you don't have any documentation as to what your elevations are at your property or what flood zone, they're automatically going to put you into the highest category. So
Which means highest insurance rate.
highest rate category. So we can come in, fill out an elevation certificate, give them a little more information to go on, and hopefully put you in a lower bracket or category that will reduce your rates.
Is this a
Or take
super
you
simple
out.
process?
Or take you out of the flood zone.
Well, we even could, yeah. There's properties that are inadvertently put into flood zones
You did that for us this
that
summer,
are not
didn't
even, yeah.
Yes.
Do you remember
yes. And the one
that
out in
we
Creekwood,
kept
or
waiting
out
and
in
waiting
Indian Creek?
and waiting and
Wow, that was
waiting?
a mess. Yes.
It was a mess, but it was really cool because you did your thing. So you go out and you measure. I don't know what you measured. 'Cause
Elevations, the ground next to it compared to the flood zone. We know how high the water is going to be. That house, the floor of the house was much higher than it was ever going to flood. So we could submit to FEMA and say, hey, you inadvertently put us in the flood zone. Please take us out. And they sent us a letter and took us out.
Yes.
So
And
they
which
didn't
was
have
awesome
to pay.
because that made a huge difference for the buyer.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously helps
Save them
sellability for
thousands
the
of
seller.
dollars a year, yeah.
and I know there's a lot of drama over these water retention ponds in Woodward
Right.
that aren't holding water, but they're not supposed to hold water.
Nope.
But man, they have alleviated a ton of flood insurance for people in town.
Tons.
It's saved thousands and thousands of dollars for people. And so with no flood insurance, then your property values go up. And I'm talking
Yes.
10, 15, 20%. If your house comes out of the flood zone, it opens up all kinds of buyers. And I mean, it's a lot more sellable piece of property.
Yeah, no, I think the retention ponds that they put in have been a great thing for Woodward.
Yes. A lot of people don't understand them, but I think we are seeing the benefits of it. They're building the second one over behind AutoZone, over kind of by my new office.
Yep.
And they're about to whittle that down. So
All right, so I'm gonna put you on the spot, and so you'll probably get really mad at me. But is there anything that you want to make sure that we know or that we say before we have to cut out for just a minute and take care of other business?
I know. Yes, I'm on the spot. No, I don't know. I think
Mike
we've
is
covered a
we
lot.
call Mike the survey guy. We always
Yep.
say there's Mike's survey guy. So if you need a survey of any kind, or if you're interested, if you have had your curiosity peaked because of the flood zone stuff, give Mike a call at 580-256-6757 and see if he can help you out because we know he helps us out all the time. So, Mike, thank you so much for hanging out with us today.
Thank you, guys.
If you need fences surveyed, buildings surveyed, elevation surveyed, there's so many things. So we want to appreciate Mike. He is actually one of our sponsors, and we greatly appreciate that. Letting us be on the radio.
We do, and somebody texted, and somebody's going to get a hoodie, but I didn't get their name yet. I know.
All right. So we're going to name drop all of our sponsors real quick. So we took over the Bank 7 building. There are...
You know what? Their best investment is you.
Which is?
NMLS number 677297. And they're also an equal housing lender.
Yes.
Connie and Melinda are the dream team.
Yep. Woodward County Abstract did my closing there, and we appreciate them. Comfort Zone is going to come tomorrow and put in our digital Wi-Fi cell phone remote thermostats, which are going to be awesome. So when you guys get hot, I could just shut everybody off.
Hanging out.
Like, hey, somebody turn the thermostat up. Kevin was in my office today updating my insurance because we just moved in, and APC is going to be there to put in new guttering ASAP. I probably should call him. I'm not sure I did that. That was on the list, 4 pages long. Sherwin-Williams, I called them today. We scuffed some of my paint, and I said, hey, what do I do? And he just said, paint it. So, and then washing the paint, I just want to make sure I didn't wash it with bleach and I don't know. So I called him, which sounds weird. Like, how do you clean a painted wall? But I was concerned with my new kitchen cabinets that I might have scratched.
That was you.
So, and then Modern Appliance is coming tomorrow to deliver my brand new cast iron series refrigerator, stove, microwave, and dishwasher. We're gonna have a dishwasher.
You have a cast iron refrigerator?
It's a color. It's called the cast iron color.
Okay.
But it's like fingerprint resistant or something.
Yes, it's supposed to be like people proof.
We'll see about that.
So, getting all that cool stuff
Challenge
set up.
accepted.
We got a cool meeting area. We got a fancy. No, it's not fancy. Just kidding. We just have a Keurig. Actually, have 2 of them, so we can make 2 cups at a time.
That's good.
But it's good enough. We are across the street from a coffee shop. So, yeah, we appreciate all those guys. Actually, all those people are sponsors. So we appreciate them letting us be on the show.
You want to tell about our new listing?
We have a brand new listing. It is at 2814 Mulling Lane.
It's listed at $365,000.
Yes,
it is fantabulous.
It is great, like awesome crown trim, awesome cabinets, very modern floor plan, open. It's got a cool.
It's all my favorite colors.
It's got an upstairs room that's a great play area. It's plumbed in for a half bath, or actually some type of a bath. It's got plumbing up there. 3-car garage, about a little over a half an acre lot, and it's got like deer in the front yard. You walk out the front door, you can see Experiment Lake. The walking trails are right by. We just finished
with Christmas, and it has the little Griswold feature, so you can plug in your Christmas lights up in the eaves.
Yes.
Did I say that right?
As long as they work. I didn't think about calling them the Griswold features, but yeah, those are great.
That's what the seller told me it was called.
Oh, but yeah,
I think it's fun.
It's a great little street. There's only 3 houses there right now. So it is ready. So if you want that one, we also have a new listing on Hanks Trail. 3-bed, 1-bath, 1 big living room. It also sits on about a half acre. And so it's at 100,000. So we've got those 2 new listings that are pretty awesome.
Very, very cool.
All right, we got 1 minute left. Anybody else want to text in and tell us about the shot at getting this sweatshirt and hat?
Maybe Mike would give out 2 hoodies.
Maybe.
He looked at me
or you could come pet his cat.
Yeah.
Hey, that's worth something
go
right
say
there.
hello to Lucy.
Yeah.
That is the orneriest cat. You need to go check out Mike's shop.
I know what
awesome.
I meant to ask Mike and I forgot. Why do people love your business?
Because they can just walk right in and be welcomed and get to talk to me immediately.
Because you're approachable and you answer our questions.
As long as you're
a girl, man. Caitlin is getting super, super good. She can answer a lot of questions too. So.
Yeah, it's great. Super convenient location. Your trucks. I was talking to a guy today, and he's like, he goes, "Are you going to logo your Suburban like on points?" I said, "Why?" He goes, "Because as you see them, they are like a bullseye. Call me. I'm ready." And
we are ready.
They're
ready
everywhere
to help whoever needs our help.
You've always been on the spot for us, so we appreciate you guys listening today. If you got any tips or tricks or want to give us advice on how to run this show, we'd love it. We're getting better and we love it. Call us.
Text Brian that 580-334.
Your new favorite, Classic Hits 107.3 KLSI Moreland Woodward. Tell a friend.